Welcome back, Mac makers. In this video, I will show you how to complete a reflection in Fusion 360. So I've opened up a new design here. I go to File, Save. This is a reflection, and click Save. I want to start by creating my sketch. So I go to the Sketch toolkit, press Create Sketch. Again, you can always hover over these buttons if you need to see what they do. I will select the XY plane and make my reference geometry, so a rectangle, center rectangle. Click and release on the origin, move my mouse, then enter in 2 by 2 because that is the size I want for my design. I will select my lines and turn them into construction lines because this is for reference, and I want to actually leave these diagonal lines this time because it might be helpful as I'm reflecting. I also want to turn on the origin because these origin lines are also lines that I might reflect over. So I start by creating a sketch. I'm just going to do a rectangle this time. So I click and release for the first point and click and release for the second point. And now to create this reflection, I need to start by selecting what I want to reflect. I want to select the rectangle. If I click on the shape, that might work, but what's best is to select each of the lines individually. Notice that if I click one, it stops selecting the other one. So once I click and select, it's highlighted blue. I hold Shift on my keyboard to select my other lines as well. Once I have all 4 lines selected, I want to go back up to the Sketch toolbar, click the drop-down menu, and select the Mirror tool. The Mirror tool is what will reflect the selected lines about a sketch line. So I select the Mirror tool, and there are 2 things I need to do. First is select the objects I want to mirror. I did that before I opened the tool, so it already knows I want to mirror these 4 lines around some mirror line. So now I need to select the line of reflection. So I'm going to click on Select next to Mirror Line, and now it's waiting for me to select where I want to reflect this object. So if I select this axis, it'll show my reflection around that axis. If I select this axis, it will reflect over the x-axis. I can also reflect over lines in my design. So maybe I want to see what it looks like when I reflect over x equals y. And that's that reflection. So you can play around with this, try different lines, and preview your reflection before you actually do it. Once you're satisfied with your result, you can press OK, and those 4 lines have been reflected across the line that I reflected. Sorry, the line that I chose. So that's how you do a simple reflection. Again, save once you're done, and that's all.